As you know, the other faculty members and I are quite impressed with your performance here at Ravenwood School. So much so that we would like you to travel abroad as a representative of the best Wizard City has to offer. You will compete in a magical tournament, dueling students from other magic schools for the ultimate prize, the Spiral Cup. Sadly, Ravenwood hasn't taken the cup in a long, long while, but we can't give up trying. Please report to Mr. Lincoln in Ravenwood. He can provide you with all the details.
Hello there, young wizard. I've been expecting you. The Ravenwood School of Magic must send a student wizard to participate in a spiral-wide tournament of magic. This tournament is a very prestigious event, a chance for students across the spiral to compete for their school's honor. The tournament is held at Pigswick Academy, a rival school to Ravenwood, located on the world of Wysteria. After reviewing all eligible students, Headmaster Ambrose and the other professors chose you to be our representative. You will need this ring to show that you're our champion, the student to defend Ravenwood's honor in the tournament.
Mr. Lincoln hands you a heavy ring with an emblem of Bartleby inscribed upon it.
Be sure to put that somewhere safe, mind you. Perhaps lock it away in a drawer. It's too precious to carry around loose. Now the spiral door will take you to Wysteria. When you get there, see the Pigswick Academy registrar, Mrs. Dowager. She'll get you set up and see that you're taken care of. Good luck.
Hello there. You must be our visiting wizard. Welcome to Pigswick Academy. I'll need to see your Ravenwood ring. Just a formality, of course.
You show Mrs. Dowager the ring Mr. Lincoln gave you. She inspects it and hands it back.
Excellent. Be sure to put that somewhere safe. You're here, of course, to build a sense of community between the different magic schools and to try to win the Spiral Cup. Go to the tournament hall to take a look at it. Then speak to Benedict Glendemming. He is both Master of Arms and our judge. You will probably need to demonstrate your skills in a qualifying match. So be on the ready. When you've passed the qualifying round, return to me, and we'll get you sorted out. How exciting!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another playthrough of Wizard101. Today we're going to be heading into Wysteria. As you saw by the introduction of this video, I have already gone and spoken to Mrs. Dowager. And now, I'm going to head back there and get all that stuff situated. I should be able to do everything in Wysteria all in one video, so that's what I'm going to try to do. So let's go talk. Actually, I've got some stuff to claim here. You know what? I'll just do all of this stuff later. I'll submit that at a later time on a different character, maybe. To the Spiral Cup in Pigswick Academy.
You inspect the Spiral Cup, the greatest prize in all the Spiral. It looks like it's been here a while.
Probably got taken out of my house and I wasn't looking over these last, what, 7 years? Alright, Glendemming. Howdy do, how are you? Hope you're doing wonderful.
Greetings, visitor. I am Benedict Glendemming, Master of Arms of Pigswick Academy. For years I have taught magic and dueling. With my training, Pigswick students have won the Spiral Cup again and again. I am also the judge of this fine competition. My decisions are as fair as they are final. You come from Wizard City, no? You have my sympathy. Let us see if that charlatan Diego has taught you anything of worth. To qualify for the tournament, you must step into the Chamber of the Basilisk, if you will, and defeat Blaze Flamerender. There is no shame in defeat, so do not feel too badly if you do not succeed. Perhaps next year, no?
There is no next year for me. There only is success and victory.
Well, a wizard of Ravenwood, huh? I'll go easy on you.
Will you now? Oh, I didn't prep. I didn't prep at all. Oh no. Good thing I got some special things. I managed to come across a couple of cool items that are going to be useful. For example, some monstrous TCs, So that'll be cool. I'm gonna wait till I get 5 pips and then attack. I should only need a blade, actually. Unless he cheats. He cheats, right? I think he cheats. Unless he doesn't and the rest do. Minus 15%. Okay, so yeah, it's a good thing I'm blading out because I need it. I'll just keep stacking stuff on him until I get my card, and then by the time I get my card, I'll be fine. And everything will be set. Don't you do a tower shield. Okay, good. That's much better. Okay, so I'll pass. And I'll pass. Replaced it, but it doesn't matter because honestly, it does nothing for you. So let's do this! Skeletal Pirate, let's go! Also, for those of you who are interested when I'm recording this video, because I told you in the last video for Marleybone when I was recording that one, it is December 14th. Blaze is down! That was an easy fight.
Wow. Go and tell Master Glendemick that you won the duel. I wasn't expecting much, but you certainly showed me a thing or two.
Dang. Okay, I wish I had waited before I put that gem in the socket of my Dagger of Reverence, because now the point of the Pegasus is my new highest. And it's got 2% increase to health. Dang. Okay, I might equip that for now and then see... Do I have another jewel that I can socket? Dang. Okay. So it gets rid of my extra 3 damage, but I don't know. I'll put the Dagger of Reverence back on for now and go from there. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, the snack pack I'm definitely opening because I could use some snacks for my pet. Especially if I'm going to be using this character much more often. Benedict, I have done it!
So Diego has stepped up his game, no? Very well then. You will not be going home just yet. The tournament consists of 4 rounds of duels, each round against a rival school. You must win each duel to proceed. See Mrs. Dowager outside. She will see to your accommodations within the student dormitory.
Nice. Gotta love studying abroad. And hello, Dowager. I got more stuff.
Good for you. It's been so long since a Ravenwood student competed. I was worried they'd given up teaching magic there. Now that we've determined you'll be staying to compete in the tournament, it's time to get you squared away. You should report to the student dormitory. There you can meet the students you will be matched against and introduce yourself. You'll be sharing quarters with Beatrice Wildwind, Kisai Shugenja, Nalia Doomstrider, and Randolph Spellshine. You should also take the opportunity to put your Ravenwood class ring away. There's a small dresser. It should be safe there.
Well, alrighty then. So what I'm going to do is, for all the dialogue in Wysteria, just so that I can make this into one video, I'm going to cut the travel from point A to point B most of the time, and it's just going to be going straight to the dorms and straight to the characters I'm talking to. So, enjoy!
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm Beatrice Wildwind, from Weirwood. I look forward to crossing spells with you. Good luck.
I want to go visit Weirwood one day.
Greetings, my fellow wizard. Please allow me to present myself. Kizai Shugenja, representing Mushu in this tournament. I have longed to pit my magical skills against one of the Ravenwood School wizards, so this is fortuitous indeed.
It's a pleasure to meet you, student of Ravenwood. I am called Nalia Doomstrider, and I come from a place called Mirage. I am unsurprised you have never heard of my world. It is a subtle place. An oasis in a desert of mystery. Perhaps we will speak more before the tournament.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that voiceover was not great.
You're the Wizard City representative? The tournament has really lowered its standards this time around, I suppose. You don't think you have a chance of winning, do you? The Spiral Cup isn't going anywhere, and I'll be the one to win it.
Sure. Sure you are.
You place the Ravenwood class ring in the dresser. It should be safe here. You should report back to Mrs. Dowager.
I should? Or you want me to? Damn. I got a free pet out of that. But I was really hoping to get that mount. That's so unfortunate. Oh, I'm definitely claiming this, though. Oh, look at that. That is such a good mount. I really wish this was permanent.
I trust you had no trouble settling in. It's time you met the headmistress of Pigswick Academy, Belladonna Crisp. She makes a point of meeting all students. Please go to the headmistress's office and introduce yourself. Please don't be late. She's a strong believer in discipline.
Yep. Alright, let's go visit Belladonna Crisp. Hello.
I've been waiting. What kept you? I suppose you've been welcomed by Mrs. Dowager and passed Benedict's test, so let's dispense with the formalities. I'm not sure what claptrap and nonsense they fill your head with at Ravenwood, but at Pigswick Academy, we study real magic. The first order of business will be for you to go and meet the professors here. They're a top-notch group, without exception. I hope they can straighten out some of the foolishness Ambrose and his cronies may have passed along. The classrooms are located throughout the city. You should speak to everyone in whatever order you please. They are as follows. Professor Thaddeus Price, who teaches Tempest Magic. The Earth Professor is our very own Chester Drawls. Ember Magic is taught by Professor Anku. Edna Fuligan teaches Spirit, and Chaos is Hieronymus Bunch. Rounding out our faculty are Quentin Burble teaching Frost Magic, and Velma Pepper in the Equilibrium classroom. You look confused. You don't know those schools of magic. Speak to our faculty. Perhaps they can help.
Okay. So, at Wizard City, the wizard is given many different names for spell elements. Earth, for them, is life for us. So, here we are, speaking to Chester, who's not actually in his office. He's out here.
Welcome to the School of Earth Magic, young wizard. From the look of the soil on your boots, you're from Wizard City, right? I am Professor Drawers. Chester Drawers. What? Why are you smirking? At any rate, I teach Earth Magic here at Pigswick Academy. Magic of ground, growth, and the untamed wild. Because my school is that of the Earth, I find it stifling to teach inside, so I lecture outside whenever possible. Other schools teach flights of fancy and arcane manipulation of ethereal flummery. But Earth Magic is the magic of the real. From Earth came all things, and eventually, all shall return to its clutches. Unless you have further questions, I really must return to my duties. So many papers to grade.
Okay. Oh, Hieronymus, teaching myth.
Hello there! Did I surprise you? I'll wager you're thinking, whoa, is that a Yeti? Teaching? I'd never expect that. Chaos! That's the sort of thing I teach here. I am Professor Hieronymus Bunch, and Chaos Magic is my school of specialization. Chaos is the magic of the unexpected, the unusual, the unpredictable. It defies logic and turns things downside up. Anything and everything you can imagine can be found in chaos, except order. Order is boring. You don't want to find that. We'll talk more later, I'm sure. Or am I?
So yeah, this guy is much better of a nice myth professor than Cyrus Drake is. But, yeah. Then, of course, we got the Storm Professor, Thaddeus Price.
Greetings, young wizard. I am Professor Thaddeus Price, Professor of Tempest Magic. I suppose you're interested in learning something about Tempest Magic, right? Tempest Magic is about duality and hidden meaning. Like the tide, it's about the ebb and flow of life. The surface is stormy, to be sure, but beneath it is dark and quiet, and the waters are deep beyond imagining. I gather they teach a slightly different approach at Ravenwood, but I'm fairly certain that here we have it right.
Fairly certain we have it right here. Okay, so Anku teaches fire. He's from Crocotopia.
Greetings, O honored guest from Wizard City. I am Professor Anku,
your humble servant and guide to Ember Magic. Ember Magic is about warmth and security. In the cold dark of the spiral, Ember is like a warm rock to stretch out on. Wizards who study Ember Magic are not very adventuresome and prefer the comforts of hearth and home. Ember Wizards are crafters, doctors, and cooks, using flame to forge artifacts, treat injuries, or bake cookies. So from the Ember we can learn much. Better to be safe and patient than to leap into action. I hope that explains things.
Yep. Explains things for me a little bit. Alright, so everybody else is down below that I haven't spoken to yet.
Well, hello there, my little friend. What brings you here? You want to learn about frost magic? You should talk to someone who knows then. Oh, that would be me. Caught me off guard, you did. Right. Where was I? I am Professor Quentin Burble at your service. You may have surmised that I am not from around these parts. I teach Pigswick Academy students about the nature of frost. Frost is fleeting and quick, a fragile and delicate thing. It appears rarely, but when it does, it forms crystals of amazing beauty and complexity. Frost is like magic in that. Do you understand frost magic now? Because I'm afraid I don't know more than that. I'm behind in my lesson preparation.
Alright, Velma Pepper. You are the balance instructor.
Why, hello there, young wizard. You have the look of a newcomer to Pigswick Academy. Welcome to my laboratory. I am Professor Velma Pepper, and I teach the magic of equilibrium. My school represents bringing order to the spiral. The natural world is full of confusion and disorganization, and thus it is the role of the equilibrium wizard to create harmony. We must use whatever tools we have in this important duty. All are equal, so long as they perform the task at hand. I trust that what I've taught you instills a semblance of order to your own worldview. Now, though, I must return to work.
Okay. Last but not least, the spirit professor, Edna Fulligan.
Who dares disturb me? You must be here for the tournament, eh? Another of those tiresome meet the professors tours.
Let me introduce myself then. I am Professor Edna Fulligan, and I instruct Pigswick students in spirit magic.
Spirit magic concerns the ghostly state that exists after life.
We are students of the immaterial world. I've heard of problems with Professor Malastare back at Ravenwood. Maybe his assistant Dworgen will be better.
Yes, actually, Dworgen is better. You know more than you think you know. Alright, so now that we've gone through the quote-unquote tiresome Meet the Professors tour, I gotta go speak to Belladonna, and then I think we're gonna be set back towards either tournament or taking care of one of the streets.
Did the tour of our faculty help repair the inadequacies of your prior education? Perhaps when the tournament is over, you can transfer from Ravenwood to Pigswick and really learn something. I've heard that at Ravenwood, they teach you that the source of all magic is a tree, and it's in the center of your school. How awfully convenient that must be. Do they really expect you to believe such nonsense? At Pigswick Academy, we recognize that the source of all magic is a fountain, not a tree, and it's right here on campus. If you take a look at the fount of magic, you'll see the error of your ways. It's in the center of campus. Not far from here. When you're finished, return here and let me know what you've observed. You're a student, so go on, learn something.
How convenient. You're telling me that in Wizard City, our source of magic is directly in the center of Wizard City. And now you're saying that
You examine
the Fount of
Fount
Magic
of
is the
Magic.
same thing here.
Looks like any other fountain. Something doesn't add up about this place.
Yeah, I don't think she was telling the truth. She definitely wasn't telling the truth there.
Did you notice anything magical about the fount? I mean, surely you saw how it must be the one true source of magic. You know, we heard from Headmaster Ambrose that you were good at solving problems. I've a mind to put that to use. Go and speak with Captain O'Hare outside the gate to Pegasus Place. Tell him I sent you and that you're there to help.
So we're just going to completely overlook that whole fountain thing? Alright.
Sorry, no admittance. Pegasus Place is off limits to students and faculty until further notice. Headmistress Crisp sent you. I'm not sure. If you're anything like the students here, I can't see how that will help. Still, if she vouches for you, then who am I to argue? Let me explain the problem and you see what you can do. Pegasus Place has been taken over by a fierce band of goblins. We don't know where they came from, or how to send them back. You'd be doing us a favor if you could jump in and thin the wood goblins' ranks. Make them think twice about staying. Can you go into Pegasus Place and defeat 6 wood goblins? And return to me when you're done? Be careful in there.
Did you just tell me to defeat 6 of them? Yeah, you told me to defeat 6 of them, but the quest says 2. Please don't make me fight 6 of them. I'd much rather fight only 2 of them. Okay, so once again, I did not prep the way I should have, so that in itself is going to be a bit of an issue. But hey, everything here is rank 5. Not everything is going to be terrible to deal with, I don't think. Fire trap. Yay. Fire trap again. Yay. So there's that. I'll do a death blade. I'm not going to waste any pips because I want to be able to get this battle done as quickly as possible. There's that. Then there's that. Fizzled. Okay. Curse on the right one. Because I have no doubt in my mind 2 blades is going to easily take out the guy on the left. So, let's do it. Let's take him out. Get some health back while we're at it. Yep. It worked. That was expected. Okay, now he casts Fire Elf, which is gonna deal some damage, but it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna die to it. That is fine. I'll do a feint. Why not? 790. Cool. I did it. Yeah. Ooh, I got a defense onyx. Let me see. Is that anything I can put in? No, it is not. Okay. Well, hello, Captain.
You certainly sent some of them packing. Things might be a little safer now that they know not to mess with you. Our head gardener, groundskeeper Vern, is missing. Can you go back into Pegasus Place again and see if he's all right?
Yeah, he's just over here hanging out at the Tower of the Elephant, making sure that nobody escapes from the inside of the tower, because this thing is also a very difficult place with very high-powered enemies.
Hello? What are you doing here? This place isn't safe for students. Wysteria was once wild and overgrown with vines, but we cut them back and made this place a school. Pigswick Academy. I am groundskeeper Vern, head gardener around here. It is my job to know every inch of these streets and parks. These goblins and their hobgoblin overseers are new, arriving just when the tournament was to begin. They're not native to this world of Wysteria, so I would like to know where they came from. Since they arrived, some strange new plants have sprung up on Pegasus Place, and I suspect they're tied to the new visitors. Can you go and collect 3 samples of these strange plants, so I can do some research into their world of origin?
Okay. Sounds easy enough. Just find plants. Bring plants back. Plant. Stone. More stone, apparently. And another plant up here, I'm presuming. Right? Right? Yeah, there we go. There's the plant. Okay, so get rid of the blocks. Do this. Parchment. That'll be good for crafting later when I end up doing those quests. If I end up doing those quests. Can't see why I wouldn't. I just don't want to prioritize them now because that's just a waste of time.
I'll compare these to my field journal, Plants of the Spiral, and see what I can learn. With the guards afraid to enter Pegasus Place, the area's undefended. What's the area? Well, it's the stables where we raise Pegasi to be trained as mounts and gifted throughout the spiral. If you're up to it, could you check on Lap and Wing Tamer, the stable master of the area? The area's just down the street.
So, they literally just confirmed here that the mounts that we get, they're not just like cosmetic things. They actually are trained here in Wysteria to become mounts. And they are gifted as helpers across the spiral. That's actually kind of interesting. Never caught on to that lore. And again, this is the first time I'm actually sitting through all of it because a friend of mine likes to skip through the dialogue, so it's hard to keep up.
Whoa! I dared not hope anyone would come to find me with the goblin horde all around. I don't know who was crazy enough to send a kid into this place, but as far as I'm concerned, any help is welcome. My first concern is for the well-being of the Pegasi under my care. Unfortunately, the goblins came through and stole all of their food. I don't know why, because they don't even eat the stuff. Tell you what, if you want to help, you'll get back 5 bags of Pegasus feed. You'd be a lifesaver.
Well, lucky for you, I've been seeing this Pegasus chow hidden all around the street, so I'm going to say right now, I kind of like how Wysteria isn't as long as other worlds. It really does feel like a side world. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Grizzleheim and Wysteria are supposed to be the side worlds of this game. But due to how the storyline goes at a later part of this game, kind of actually leads to Grizzleheim being a main part of the game. Did he just tell me to go into... Okay, that's for shears. Okay, I thought he was telling me to go into Tower of the Elephant already. I'm like, that's a level 50 place, and I'm not level 50 yet. Or wait, is it level 50? No, that's not level 50. Level 50 is Brisk Breeze Tower in Colossus Boulevard. I'm assuming Tower of the Elephant is like level 100. Because there are quite a few enemies. As a matter of fact, I think the first boss fight in that dungeon is just a giant, like... Yeah, it's like 3 bosses, isn't it? Oh, there was a bag of chow right back there.
Good work. That reminds me of an old joke. What do Pegasi like to eat? Flapjacks! Well, thanks for your help. I'd feel much better, though, if I were able to lock the Ares doors against the goblin horde. I left my keys inside, but they were... Could you recover the stable keys from the hobgoblin who took them? When you get them, bring them back to me.
Didn't mean to skip that one. Alright, so there's a hobgoblin hanging around here somewhere inside. And I guess they have the stable keys. Oh, that's right. I forgot that there is an entire next section of this game that leads to the Crystal Tower. Okay. So this random dude just happened to go in the same time I did, so that was interesting. I'm going to blade both of us because it looks like he might be doing a... Humunga Frog. So, there you go. Scarabs. Oh man, I don't like scarabs. Ah! Thank you for putting that on me and not him. Do you have Humunga Frog yet, Finn? Oh no, even better. Alright, cool. Dang. Well, that was an easy victory. Can't wait till I can get my Scarecrow. I just want AoE already. Eesh.
You've done it. Thanks to you, the area will be secure. When the Goblin Horde first arrived, I did some scouting to see what was going on. I saw where they came from. The goblins sprung from a magical portal down the street. You should take a look at it and tell Groundskeeper Vern.
Yeah, I should take a look at it. Am I going to? I don't know. Wow. big flowers and vines on the walls. I love it. Alright, strange portal.
You examine...
Yeah, crap.
You should describe it to groundskeeper Vern. Maybe he's figured out where those plants came from by now.
Hopefully. Alright, we'll mark the location here, because now that I'm going to have to trek all the way back, I don't want to have to trek all the way back again. Hey, Vern.
Those plants you collected for me earlier were listed as native to the world known as Weirwood. If the goblins are coming through a magic portal, then it stands to reason that they are from Weirwood as well. A student from Weirwood came to the tournament. Beatrice Wildwind, I think her name was. Maybe you've met her. Maybe you can ask her if she knows anything about this magic portal. I'd hate to think she was responsible, but best to check.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It is best to check, but I don't think it was Beatrice. Not by any means.
What's that? A magic portal? From my world? It can't be! From what you describe, the plant is wild viridian. It grows native to Weirwood, where I come from. The goblins like to use it as a seasoning, so they plant it wherever they go. If it's here on Wysteria, it's their doing. A goblin portal is dangerous to meddle with, but I know of an incantation that can close it, never to return. We'll need some ingredients for the incantation, and those can be found in the Merchant Street, here in Pigswick Academy. Here's a list of ingredients. Visit the merchants listed and return to me when you have the items on my list.
Beatrice copies a list of ingredients from her spell book and gives it to you. Some of these items seem a little strange.
Alright. Well, let's go get some items and see how strange it really is.
Spindle of enchanted thread, spun from fog and spiderweb? I have that right here.
A crystal? Made of the dried tears of a cyclops? Those are on special this week.
Those are on special this week.
Rainbow ink from a sky squid. You're in luck. The shipment from Imperia just came in.
Oh, wow. They were talking about Imperia all the way into Wysteria already. Dang, they really were foreshadowing all their plans for this game.
Some adamant metal filings? Sure, I have that laying around. I usually throw it back in the kiln to melt again.
A flask of breath caught from a night gaunt. I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere. You're welcome to it.
There, that should do it. Bad news. I looked at my spell book and I realized I have the ingredients for the ritual, but I don't have the incantation. They should have a copy of it at the library here in Pigswick Academy. Could you go to the library and get it? I think the librarian is named Hugo Chatterley. Tell him it's of utmost importance.
Okay. Well, the only way to get there quick is to use this spawn point here. Into the library we go.
An incantation to dispel a goblin portal? That's not exactly the sort of spell we let new students meddle with. That's in the restricted collection. I can only release the incantation with the permission of the headmistress. Speak to Headmistress Crisp. You know...
Oh, why? I didn't want you to... Whatever. Speak to Headmistress Crisp. Get information to... I didn't do the right thing. Alright, so yeah, I gotta go speak to her, get permission to go into the restricted archives, and then when I go in there, I gotta steal back a book from an enemy, I'm assuming. Miss Crisp, I need help.
What's this? I send you to help Captain O'Hare, and the next I hear from you, you're talking about dispelling goblin portals? Very well then. I'm getting a clear picture of how Ambrose runs his school. And believe me, it's not a pretty picture. Take this back to Chatterley and tell him he's to help you to the best of his abilities. Is that all?
Headmistress Crisp.
I understand.
Why? Stop. I don't want to listen to side quests. I'm trying to get through the whole story right now, and you're just like, yeah. Cut you up for a second. Do this extra task for me, will you?
Excellent. I took the liberty of copying the incantation you need while you were speaking with Headmistress Crisp. Use it with Caution.
Hugo Chatterley hands you a strip of parchment paper with the incantation written carefully upon it.
Oh, I actually don't need to go into the archives to get that. The archive thing is a side quest, isn't it? Hello, Kisai. Hello, Beatrice.
Wonderful. I hope it wasn't any trouble. If you're the only one who has permission to enter Pegasus Place, you'll have to perform the incantation yourself. Just take the items you collected from the merchants and the incantation you got from the library and follow the instructions. You should check in with groundskeeper Vern before you do anything. He should know what to expect if it goes badly. Don't worry, you'll be fine. I hope.
Yeah, I hope. Alright, so this will take me back to the place. Oh, that takes me to the portal, but I need to be back at... I should have just gone through the portal. Or I should have just gone through the front door.
You came back? Don't you realize this place is doomed? You brought a means of dispelling the magic portal and all of the ingredients. Let me see that. There is a problem. The final ingredient in the spell requires the soul stone of the leader of the goblin horde. The goblins have spoken fearfully of Lord Graustark. I suspect that whoever he is, he's lurking in the tower down the street. You should go and defeat this Lord Graustark and collect his soul stone, the source of his magic. Only then can you use the incantation to dispel the portal. Return to me when you have done that impossible deed.
You're giving me impossible deeds because you think I have impossible deeds doesn't really make it possible, does it? It cancels it out in some cases, I guess you can say, but yeah, it's just a little odd.
Is it time already for my afternoon snack? I don't remember placing an order for Wizard, but you'll do.
Bleh. Okay, time to go fight the big guy, but can I get around him and get the book first? Oh wait, I actually need to stack up some stuff here because I'm back down to nothing. Two traps, 2 blades, 3 traps, 3 blades. Do I need that? No, I don't need. Okay. So first things first, Graustark has to be taken out. So I got a trap and blade, and then hopefully I'll be able to poison or take it out some other way. So my first goal here with this fight is obviously to take out the hobgoblin first, but I also want to stack up a ton of traps first instead of blades, because I want Graustark to have enough damage dealt to him without having to worry about losing all of my damage because he uses an earthquake and, you know, blades me and whatnot. Alright, hobgoblin down, I hope. Charmaloria. Alright. Hobgoblin's down. Now it's just big guy. Oh, really? You could have done that sooner. You really could have done that sooner, because now I have to work around it. Okay, so he's got Spirit Trap. I'll do a Death Blade. Or Death Trap, I mean. Okay, so he's got 30, 30, and 70. So I'll do... I guess I'll do a Spirit Blade, and then next round I'll Vampire so that I can get some health back while I'm at it. Because I don't think that my spells right now are going to kill him, but... Yep. No, I didn't think I was going to do that. But hey, 500 health is pretty good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is... Curse. Ah! Oh, wait, he has to use either Earthquake or Humunga Frog now. Well, whatever he does, I'll be prepared. What? Why is he using Snowman? That is one of the weirdest things you could use right now. Guess I didn't have to be worried about that Earthquake after all. Alright. Fine by me. He's basically done for now. Can't imagine the negative 25 is going to make it so I can't defeat him. Yep, he's done. Cool. I did it. First of... I don't know how many bosses in Wysteria, but there's not many.
You find a small, gleaming gem. shimmering with power. After
Yeah. After blah, blah, blah. I've already read through that. Side quest stuff I've read through already. But normal stuff, no. Alright. You stupid goblins, I'm gonna take down your portal.
you follow the instructions in the incantation, using the items you gathered and the soul stone to power it. When you finish the incantation, the magic portal vanishes. No more goblins will come through it.
By the great tree, you've done it! Lord Grousedark will trouble this street no longer. You should tell Headmistress Crisp the wonderful news. Be proud of what you've accomplished.
Yep. I'm proud of it. I did some good deeds. I took down everybody on the street, and now I've only got one more street left to deal with, and it's a busy one. I'll say that, but... Oh, I gotta go in here. What am I doing?
What's that? You've impressed me. Maybe you've been able to learn a thing or two about magic, despite your training. Though your aid in the Pegasus Place matter is appreciated, it will not affect your participation in the tournament. Speaking of, it is time for you to report to Mrs. Dowager. The first round of magical dueling is about to commence.
Okay. So there's another side quest to add to things. Alright. So, I gotta go and do ye old... What's it called? The old Spiral Cup tournament. I almost said gauntlet. I have one of those in my wizard's house.
Why, hello again. I hope you've had a relaxing time settling in.
No.
Look at the time. The tournament should commence soon. Oh, but I've yet to give the students copies of the tournament rules. Could you be a dear and help me out? Here is one for your own use, and copies for Beatrice Wildwind, Kisai Shugenja, Nalia Dunstrider, and Randolph Spellshine. You can find them all in the student dormitory. Return to me when you've given them their tournament rules.
This ain't too bad, I don't think. I'm making good time. I'm getting this done in a reasonable manner. I should definitely be able to do Wysteria all in one video. I can't see why I couldn't. It's literally one of the easiest side worlds in the game, if not the easiest side world in the game.
Rules? Thank you. It'll be great to duel. Can you help me with something? I lost my diary while I was sightseeing on Pegasus Place, and I'd like it back. I went to look around, but I suspect that one of the wood goblins...
Most excellent. I was concerned about the lack of formalities. I will now meditate on the coming duel. Muda's smile upon you.
Hello, Nalia.
You have my thanks. It is wise for them to enforce rules to this tournament. Best for the safety of all.
Rules? I don't need any stinking rules. I've got this tournament in the bag.
Okay. Alright, Dowager, I've done everything you've asked. Now, what's next?
Thank you. Now that that little matter is out of the way, we can get started. It is what you came here for, after all. Before you compete for the Spiral Cup, there is a time-honored tradition students have when they want good luck for a test. You should go into the tournament hall and knock on the Spiral Cup. But now it is time for your first magical duel. Off now, and good luck.
Okay. Well, time to go to the Spiral Cup and knock on the Spiral Cup for good luck, because I'm gonna win this. I'm 100% gonna win this. There ain't no way I'm not gonna win this. The Spiral Cup's
The
going.
Spiral Cup is missing. How could that be? Maybe Benedict Glendemming knows what has happened.
There you are. I noticed the Spiral Cup was missing, and I wanted to see how you would react to that. This is quite suspicious. With the Spiral Cup missing, the tournament will be a mockery. Pigswick Academy will be known as the school that lost the prize. You should inform Mrs. Dowager about this. She will know what to do.
Wow, a lot of back and forth in this world.
The what is what? Do not worry overmuch. I am certain that the Spiral Cup will turn up sometime soon. It must just be a terrible mistake. If it was taken deliberately, it was undoubtedly the work of someone attempting to discredit Pigswick Academy. No matter. Even without the cup, the tournament must continue without delay. Please report to Benedict in the tournament hall to start.
Okay, so it was just like an unnecessary back and forth just to say, yeah, I know you're going to be there anyways.
Mrs. Dowager is right. The Spiral Cup is but a prize. What is important is the skill and courage that wins it. We will see about finding the cup in due course. But now, it is time for your duel. You are matched against Kisai Shugenja, our representative from Mushu. You must face one another in the Hall of the Hydra. Return here when the duel has a winner.
Hall of the Hydra. Let's fight Kisai Shugenja.
Greetings, O honorable opponent. Though I will defeat you, I hold for you the greatest respect.
Thank you for the greatest respect. I hold for you a feint, a death trap, and a vampire, probably. Nice.
You were the worthiest opponent I have yet dueled. I have learned much from this encounter, and I thank you for the lesson. Master Glendemming awaits word of the outcome of our duel. Could you deliver it to him?
So Beatrice fought someone named Paige Summerfield in one. Nalia fought someone named Jasper in one. And Cadence Battle Song and Gaston Lightbreaker. Okay.
You are the victor? I am surprised. Young Shugenja is quite the duelist. Perhaps Diego taught you something after all. On the matter of the disappearance of the Spiral Cup, I have examined the area and made an important finding. Congratulations on your victory. You should tell Mrs. Dowager what has transpired and deliver this to her, will you?
Benedict hands you a small sealed pouch with his stamp upon it.
Okay.
The first round goes to Ravenwood. What's this? A pouch from Glendemming? Let me see what's inside. It is vitally important that someone tell Headmistress Crisp that the Spiral Cup has been misplaced. Can you do it? Report to her office and let her know that we are still searching for it. Please give this pouch to her and do not open it.
I heard about your victory in the first round. But what's this I hear about the Spiral Cup? And what's in that little pouch? Benedict Glendemming has sent me a piece of evidence that points to the identity of the one who made away with the Spiral Cup. Before I make any accusations, I would like you to go to the student dormitory and bring your Ravenwood ring back here. It is probably in the small dresser you were assigned. Please do fetch it at once.
Something tells me my Ravenwood ring is not there anymore.
You searched the dresser for the Ravenwood ring Mr. Lincoln gave you, but it is missing.
That's what I thought. It's gone. Somebody stole it from me.
Missing, was it? Exactly as I thought. Is this what you were looking for?
Headmistress Crisp opens the small pouch from Benedict, and out falls your school ring.
Glendemming claims this was found at the scene of the crime. It seems highly suspicious. Almost too easy? Headmaster Ambrose must wish to regain the Spiral Cup, so I wonder if he has sent you to take it by trickery. Still, leaving such an obvious clue at the scene of the crime is such a dunder-headed move, even for a student of Ravenwood. Despite the loss of the Spiral Cup, the tournament will not be stopped, which means you must return to the tournament hall. Speak with Master Glendemming and see who you are due to compete with next. Return to me when you have completed your match.
Okay. So we are being framed for the disappearance of the Spiral Cup. So somebody is trying to get us kicked out of the tournament.
Headmistress Crisp wants to continue the tournament. Very well, then. Your next duel is in the Hall of the Harpy. I have drawn lots to see who you will compete with. This round, you must pit your magic skills against Beatrice Wildwind. Speak to her once you get inside the Hall of the Harpy, and begin when you are both ready. The winner must report back to me.
Hall of the Harpy. Here we go.
Are you ready to begin? I haven't come all the way from Weirwood to lose this match, so don't expect any mercy.
You say that, but yeah, you've only got 495 health. I don't think that's gonna go well for you. I don't even need to do any prep work, do I? I literally can just keep passing and then I can just attack. Sorry, Beatrice.
I thought I had you. Good match, though. Maybe I'll have better luck next year. I'm sure Master Glendemming will want to hear the outcome of the duel. Can you tell him?
It's gonna be me and Nalia next. Versus the victor of... Oh, wait. Is this... Oh, this is a thing I didn't have yet.
Pigswick.
Alright, who am I fighting now?
You won! Congratulations! Though this does not clear you from suspicion. Report back to Headmistress Crisp in her office. I'm sure she has more questions for you.
I'm sure she does. Everybody seems to have questions for me.
You've returned, with the air of victory about you. Very impressive. If you wish to prove your innocence, you'll need to do a bit of detective work. Go to the tournament hall and inspect the area where the spiral cup was taken, where Benedict claimed to find your ring. Inspect the area. See if you can find anything that proves you aren't the culprit. Return to me with your findings.
Oh my god. So much back and forth. Jeez. Go to the tournament hall. Go to Crisp. Go to the tournament hall. Go to Crisp. It's just non-stop.
You find a few tiny leaves, pieces of bark, and some strands of vine. They don't look like they belong here.
No, they don't.
That may have been tracked in by the thief. The clues you found might help us determine the guilty party. Perhaps someone tracked in those bits of leaf and bark. Groundskeeper Vern knows all there is to know about the plants found on Wysteria, the world of Pigswick Academy. Maybe he can help you. Take those scraps of plant to Groundskeeper Vern on Pegasus Place and tell me what you learn.
Even more back and forth. I love it.
Let me take a look at those. That plant isn't anything native to Wysteria. Ask Professor Drawers outside the Earth classroom. He'll know.
Very interesting. Where did you find this, you say? It looks like the mysterious new growth that overruns all of Tanglewood Way, but there is no way to be sure. Pity the street is closed off to all students. The spiral cup will never be recovered, and Pigswick will suffer for it. I suggest returning to Headmistress Crisp and telling her that this investigation is at a dead end.
I don't know, man. Seems a little weird. Saying, oh well, I guess we'll give up. Not very interesting. Or it's very interesting that you say that.
No one was able to identify the mysterious pieces of plant? Most suspicious. All of us at Pigswick Academy must maintain decorum in this trying time, and that means continuing with the tournament. To the tournament hall with you then, where you must meet with Master Glendemming and compete in your next match. Return here when you have completed your duel to continue our investigation into the Spiral Cup's disappearance.
I'm afraid your duel is delayed. You must face Naria Doonstrider in the Hall of the Spectre, but she is nowhere to be found. Can you go to the student dormitory and see if she is still there? Warn her that if she does not show, the duel is forfeit.
I'm ruined. My wand. I lost it somewhere and I can't compete without it. I know we're competitors, but can you help me? I was with Randolph Spellshine when I lost it. My world of Mirage has few plants, and I wanted to see Tanglewood Way. Randolph agreed to help me sneak in to see the street, but it was full of strange and scary tree people. I had to flee. Maybe Randolph Spellshine knows where my lost wand might be. Could you speak to him and see if he saw where I lost it?
Really? Nalia has lost her wand? It's a miracle she noticed at all. What kind of wizard loses their wand? Sure, she dropped it in Tanglewood Way when she fled in fear. I suppose I could have said something, but why would I? If she can't keep track of her wand, and it harms her in the tournament, more power to the rest of us, eh? Go and tell Nalia her wand is still there in Tanglewood Way, if she's brave enough to go get it on her own.
You were just one very rude and sad person.
It's on Tanglewood Way? Oh no, I can't go back there. And Randolph Spellshine and I went into Tanglewood Way. We convinced Lieutenant Roger to let us through the gate. Could you go and see if Lieutenant Roger will let you into Tanglewood Way so you can find and return my missing wand?
Hello there.
Hold it right there. No one else will enter this street. 2 students got in earlier and they barely escaped. If you're looking for a missing wand, you might ask Sergeant Harvey over there. He may have seen it before we closed the way.
Sorry, I haven't seen any wand, but then I wasn't really looking when I turned tail and ran right out of there. If you want to go into Tanglewood Way and find that lost wand, there's a small crack in the wall. You can wriggle right through.
Wow. If you want to harm yourself, go on in. Like, that's basically what you're saying here. So her wand is over here somewhere. Yeah, they got pretty far.
This looks like it might be. Looking around, you notice a lot of greenery that looks suspiciously like the plants you found in the tournament hall.
Yep. Yep, I did.
You found it. Good work, that. I'm sure Nalia Doonstrider will want to see it back soon.
My wand! I've been beside myself with worry. Thank you so much. Now that I've got my wand, I'm ready to duel. You should go tell Master Glendemming that I'll be there shortly. I'll see you in the tournament hall, in the Hall of the Spectre.
Kisai.
Greetings.
Well, he wants me to get flowers. And there's flowers all over Tanglewood Way. Yeah. Alright, back to the tournament hall we go.
So, Nalia Doonstrider will be gracing us with her presence, will she?
Mm-hmm.
I applaud you for your sportsmanship. If she had not shown up for the duel, you would have won by default. Go to the Hall of the Spectre and show her what you're worth. And return to me when the duel is completed.
Well, either way, I think she's still, unfortunately, not going to win. But, yeah, you know, at least I did a good deed. That's the best thing.
Thank you for your effort recovering my lucky wand. I will not pull any punches in our duel, though.
I don't expect you to. So, 1 trap and a vampire, and I should be set. Nice.
I am indebted to you. You showed me courtesy and sportsmanship, and still, you defeated me soundly. Tell Master Glendemming that you were the winner today. Good luck to you.
You just might take surprise. I'm watching the standings of all other competitors, and you're one of the few unbeaten wizards. I trust Headmistress Crisp has more business with you. Business concerning the recovery of the Spiral Cup.
That you might be right about.
I'm astonished. You're doing quite well. So, you claim to have seen something like those pieces of plant from the tournament hall in Tanglewood Way, right? I think the logical choice is to report to Sergeant Harvey at Tanglewood Way and see if he can help you learn more.
Wow, that wand just straight up gives me another pip. Don't really think that I want another pip, though. I'd much rather have a balance blade.
I knew you'd be back before too long. I can't help you with the green men who've overrun Tanglewood Way, even if you're sure they took the Spiral Cup. I suggest defeating several of them and seeing if they drop pieces of leaf, bark, and vine like the ones you found. Go into Tanglewood Way. When you've gathered some of that evidence, bring it back to me and we'll compare.
Okay. Notice that all of the creatures on this street move and act as if they're part of a single being.
Interesting. Let's get some plant scraps. Oh, they got 700 health each. Ooh, this is definitely something I'm glad I did after Marleybone. Okay, so I'll take out the one on the right, get him done and dealt with. Give me some plant scraps, please. Oh, great. Death shield. That... Oh, God. Hold on. I gotta deal with that now. Okay. Well, let's see if this works. Kind of hope it does. Oh, it did. Nice. Scraps, please.
It looks like the scraps you took from the Green Men match those from the tournament hall. Why would they steal the Spiral Cup? When the Green Man first appeared, groundskeeper Vern studied them a bit. Maybe he can tell you more.
I love having to go from street to street. It's so nice. If only I could bring groundskeeper Vern back here with me.
I don't know much more than you do, but the Earth magic instructor, Professor Drawers, is the real expert on the Green Men. He did a lot of work in Tanglewood Way examining them when they first appeared. He ordered the street to be closed. Go speak to him outside his classroom. Drawers should help you get to the bottom of things.
Drawers should help, eh? Well, I guess we'll see if that happens or not. That dead end, you said? It's not a dead end.
I was afraid you'd discover that the Green Men were involved. This isn't good at all. This is a most distressing turn of events. Still, I have just the thing to deal with the Green Men and recover the Spiral Cup. Step into my classroom, won't you? And let's see if we can't get you straightened out.
Yeah, here we go. Oh boy.
I hadn't anticipated you discovering my connection to the Green Men so soon. You won't leave here to warn the others.
I love how you say that
Time to review your homework. Today's subject, traps.
Traps. I need a lot of them, don't I? Uh-oh. Everybody's using traps now, aren't they? Nope, never mind. Okay, how about I... Ah, damn. I'll blade and then I'll... What do you mean, did I forget how to use traps? Okay, so he cheats and heals himself if I don't use traps. But hey, that's alright. Because I'm about to take out his minion anyways. Oh wait. If I curse Chester, I can take him out. Not great. Okay, well, Chester, you deserve this. Oh my god, you're using these non-stop? Why? Don't need to do this. I don't have much health to spare. Ugh. Stop using the tree on spell. God, you guys are annoying. You telling me I have no ghoul? Really? Okay, I'll use a monstrous on that at least. Don't. Yes, okay. Don't you dare either. I don't need you to keep attacking me. Stop it. Of course, Sunbird. That's gonna do like 300 damage. Okay, that leaves me with almost nothing, so that's awesome. Oh boy. I don't like this at all. Not at all. Oh, he's actually passing gold? Oh, it doesn't matter. I can still do it. Good. Good. Very good. Oh! No! I'm not as good as I thought I'd be. Oh no. Next round. I gotta do it. I gotta do it next round. Come on. Don't make me lose this fight. Don't you... Is that an imp? No. No. No, no, no. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's no way! Oh! Oh, please! For the love of death! Yes! Oh my god! That was the closest battle I've had yet. Oh my god, I love it. That was awesome.
Now that I have been defeated, I can think for myself. Let me get out of this place. Speak to me in the street.
Okay. Well, might as well heal while I'm at it.
I've never been so thankful for a drubbing, let me tell you. The magical defeat you inflicted has broken the enthrallment Lord Bramble has over me. For a while, I will tell you what I can before his spell reasserts itself. Lord Bramble is the culprit, the one behind the theft. Lord Bramble wants to reclaim all of Wysteria to the wild, overgrown state it was before Pigswick Academy was founded. He wants to discredit Pigswick and to pit Ravenwood against it. That is why he chose to have me frame you for the theft. You must go to Tanglewood Way and defeat Lord Bramble in his tower. He has my soul trapped in a wooden doll. It may be that he still has the spiral cup in his keeping. If it has not been smashed to bits, it will be in Bramble's tower.
Wow. So this entire time, I actually had this all wrong. I thought Chester was always evil. And that he was working with Lord Bramble and that he, like, created all the green men himself. No. No. That's not what happened at all. He's actually innocent. And his soul has been trapped. What is that? Von Bracken's Grove? I've never seen that before. I'm gonna have to go check that out in a little bit.
The vines have grown over my door and I'm trapped inside. Can you do anything about the vines?
Thank goodness you came around when you did. I don't know what I would have done. Trapped in this awful, awful place. Well, actually, it's not that bad, I guess.
He's just trapped in a house. Okay. Didn't know that that's a side quest I picked up. I just got so confused there for a second. Was there a wallflower here? Pretty sure there is. If it's not here, it's in a different part. But I'm pretty sure it's here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So now I've only got one more wallflower left and it's in Pigswick. Alright. Lord Bramble's Tower. Here we go. Oh, can't believe it. Wysteria is already almost done. I'm making good time on this. I am going to get this done in one video.
I knew that Drawers was weak and would fail me, but I did not expect him to fall to a mere child. Come and face your doom.
Okay. So, Bramble, you got 1080. Wow, you've got less than Grostark had. Okay, I don't need to reshuffle. I have not needed a reshuffle at all. So we'll boost that up to 510. We'll feint him, and then we'll trap him, and then I'll take him out. I'll curse. Actually, I'll get rid of a vampire, curse, and then hope I get a skeletal pirate. Because if I do, then I can easily take this guy out. Wow, they love to pass, don't they? Alright. Balance blade, and then I'll attack. Because with that spirit armor, I gotta do a ton of damage to get past it. So much for having that skeletal pirate. Still gonna do a decent amount of damage though. 35, 25, 70, 30, another 30, and then But, oh my god. I think that's the most damage I've done yet on this character. I got both of them too, that's funny. Alright. Lord Bramble's defeated. The final boss, technically, of Wysteria has just been beaten. So I'm done. I just have to win the Spiral Tournament and then that's it. That's awesome.
Lord Bramble drops a small wooden doll, the one Professor Drawers spoke of.
Okay, there's that. There's the Spiral Cup. I gotta go back and speak to Chester. Hey, man.
You have defeated Lord Bramble and put a stop to his madness. And with that wooden doll, my soul is now mine again. Go tell Headmistress Crisp that the Spiral Cup is recovered, and the dastardly plot is at an end.
Well, well, well. You have been busy. I'm relieved to put the matter of the missing Spiral Cup behind us, and I apologize for our suspicions. Could you be so kind as to return the cup to the tournament hall and to speak to Master Glendemming about your final match?
Yep. Final match is against Randolph Spellshine, and he is going to try and cheat. Because that's how that goes with this.
You return the Spiral Cup to its proper place.
And there we go. Speak to Glendemming.
I thank you for restoring the Spiral Cup to its rightful place. Though you have proved a worthy duelist, I feel it will stay here. The student you face for your final round of the tournament is none other than Randolph Spellshine. Randolph is my greatest pupil, the finest student I have ever taught in all of my years at Pigswick Academy. Still, you must at least attempt the formality of the duel. Go to the Hall of the Gorgon to face your defeat.
I love how he has absolutely no faith in me once I get to Randolph. Oh, I gotta go in here. What am I doing? This is the big one. The big hall. See, I remember this being harder on Myth character, but that's mainly because he was Myth.
You'd show up. Well, you've had a good run, but this is where you meet your better.
I beg to differ. You are going to try to cheat, but you're still going to be someone I can take down in a matter of just, like, one hit, actually. So I'll feint, trap, curse. What? What was the point in that? You just helped me. His cheat just helped me. I mean, hey, you want to take it off on me, go ahead. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, here we go. Even with the 25 weakness, I still think that I can do it. I expect that this is going to be about 900 damage. Okay, I beat him.
I know when I'm beaten, though I could barely believe it. You're a better wizard than I am, by far. Go and tell Master Glendemming that you have defeated the best that Pigswick Academy has to offer.
I win! Yeah! Whoa! Why do I kind of feel bad? Alright, Benedict. I've done it. I am the victor.
Unbelievable. This hall will be the emptier for the lack of the cup that has adorned it for so long. Go and tell Headmistress Crisp that Pigswick's record is broken, and that Ravenwood is the winner now.
Oh, there we go. I gotta speak to her, and then I gotta return back to Merle, I'm assuming. Unless I don't have to talk to him again, I don't know.
How does that feel? I can't say I'm pleased to see the Spiral Cup leaving our care, but it truly went to the best wizard in the tournament. Return to Wizard City and tell Headmaster Ambrose of your victory. But
There we go.
remind him that next year, we will take the cup back.
I'd like to see you try. Anyways, that is everything for Wysteria. Everything has been completed. The main storyline is taken down. The only thing I got to do now is work on all the side quests, but I'll do that off recording. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching my playthrough of Wysteria today. My next video, I'm not too sure what it's going to end up being. It might be Mushu, it might be Grizzleheim. Grizzleheim will be tackled before Dragonspire, I can tell you that much, but I think I might make some progress in Dragonspire just so that I can get the spell I need.
How was your term abroad? Very interesting. Oh, you've done your school proud and showed them what true wizards are made of. Extra credit for you.
Ah! It's funny you say that. Extra credit, indeed. Alright, so there you have it. I am now the victor of the Spiral Cup. Level 37. I have some side quests to do, so I'm going to go do those. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I uploaded like 3 or 4 videos for Wizard101 during the month of January. Like I said, I'm recording this December 14th, but I already have everything recorded, everything all edited, planned, scheduled. So, yeah, you guys can expect to see some videos throughout the month of January. For February, I don't know how much I'm going to actually get done because I have some other stuff that I have on my schedule. But that is all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. If you want to support me in any way, shape, or form, you can subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for everything I've got coming up. And if you want to support me in Epic Games store, you can use my code SDHD as seen on screen. See you next time. Do I have a new spell? I do not. Crap.